is Boyle and I'm quitting alcohol. So I was down at the park today, went with a bunch of my wife's friends. I couldn't say no to this one. I've been on a hard run of saying fucking no. So I had to go to the park today. Anyway, down at the fucking park, playing some soccer with my kid, running around, doing all this sort of shit. Went down, sat back down at the picnic table with my wife and her friends and just having a chit chat and all this. And then a little scuffle breaks out in the corner of my eye. My wife's like, oh, look at them. And I look over and it's my son and 4 kids like fucking fighting. And on first glance, it looked like they're play fighting. So I'm like, all right, yeah, what's going on here? And then I realized these 4 little fucking nerds have jumped my son. They're trying to kick the fuck out of him. Like 2, maybe they were like 6 or 7. And 2, maybe they were like 3 or 4. 2 older and 2 younger. They were all fucking on top of my son. My son's fucking fighting them off. He gets back to his feet, which was a pretty good fucking effort. That's the jiu-jitsu paying off. He got back to his feet and he was about to fucking... he was about to attack one of the kids when their fucking parent ran over and I yelled out, I'm like, oi, 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 come over. And so he comes over and he's fucking crying. I'm like, what happened? He's like, these kids were on the playground and they were hurting my ears. I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? He's like, they were doing something with their feet and it was really loud. So I pushed one of their feet and then they all came after me. I don't know exactly what the fuck happened. I tried to work it out later as well and it's still no clearer. But the 4 nerds that jumped my son, they were saying to their mum, they were like, he started it. But I don't know, these little fucking lying cunts, who knows? But also, I don't know if my son did start it or not. Anyway, regardless, it was fucking 4-on-1. And kid got back to his feet, but I was like, that's why you need to fucking listen at jiu-jitsu, alright? And I tell you what, it fucking took every ounce of my fucking willpower not to walk over to all 4 of these kids and just fucking punt their fucking little nerdy heads right off their fucking shoulders. I swear to God, I had to fucking keep myself in check, like physically. I had to distract myself. And then I went and fucking played soccer with my son out in the field. He recovered pretty good from it. He was crying for a little while and he sat with us for a little while. But then he went back into the playground where all those 4 kids still were. And he was just by himself and he kept on playing. So at least I know he's not a fucking pussy. But a little bit later on, like, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes later, the kids were still lurking around. And they were yelling out to my kid. They were yelling out, you're a bad boy. And my son takes that pretty fucking personally because he's generally a really good kid. So that was annoying him, but more... it was annoying me. So I, this is seriously what I was going to do. I was like, if these kids keep fucking yelling out, I'm looking for their fucking dad and I'm going to, this is so fucked up. I was so fucking angry and I'm going to get these kids to yell at my son or something again. And I'm going to fucking yell at these kids or something. I was going to do something to draw the dad over and then I was going to kick their absolute living fuck out of the dad in front of the kids. That was the plan anyway. Unless he's like a Muay Thai fucking kickboxer or something. Which you don't find out until after you start swinging. And then I may have been the one who got the shit kicked out of me. But that was the plan. Just to absolutely pummel the fuck out of their dad. In front of them. Scar them for life. My God, the anger. Jesus Christ. And I wasn't too sure how to parent that one as well because I was like, look, you don't have to be worried about those kids because you can beat all of them individually. That's fine. You did pretty good in that fight. I was happy with it. Fucking keep practicing the jiu-jitsu. And what I really wanted to say was next time that happens, next time you're in a situation like that, just fucking smash one of them in the face, directly in the fucking nose, break their nose, and tell them to shut the fuck up. But I'm not too sure that's the wisest thing to tell a 6-year-old, is just fucking smash them in the face. I don't think he's old enough for me to be able to explain the nuances of like self-defense, like the line between self-defense and attack. I don't want him just to be getting annoyed and just fucking throwing hands. Just a little 6-year-old just throwing hands whenever he gets fucking angry. I don't want that. But I also don't want him to get jumped by 3 fucking dorks again either. So I'm just going to have to enroll him in boxing class now. He needs to be able to throw hands. He needs to be able to kick too. So it's boxing, Muay Thai, and Jiu-Jitsu. No one's going to be fucking with him on the jungle gym in a year. He'll fucking own the swing. That seesaw is going to be fucking his. As for me, I think I'm going to start kickboxing again because I really was going to kick the fuck out of one of their dads. That was like 85% locked in. I was lurking around. I was like, where the fuck are these little cunts' dad? Where the fuck is this fuck? But there was no dad around. It was just mums floating around. That's my advice to parents as well. Don't take it out on the kids. Take it out on the parents. Start fucking swinging at the parents. Fuck the parents. Anyway, it's good for these kids to have fights though, as well. Toughen them up. I didn't even know that happens anymore. I didn't even know kids fought. I thought they were all a bunch of little fucking pussies. It's good to see a little fucking rumble. It's character building. I was proud of my son that he got back into the fucking... He wasn't scared. He got back on the slide and started sliding down. He was sweet. Anyway, that'll fucking do for today. If you're enjoying the podcast, give it a share around and I'll see you the fuck later.